Hey everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing a solo playthrough of Typeset. I'll be doing it without the special ability cards. I just thought, keep it super duper simple so that you can see how this game works, but I'll give you a preview of what some of those special abilities might look like at the end of the game. Hopefully I remember. So it doesn't come with a bag, so I have the letters in I think this is an espresso. Yeah, it's an espresso branded cup that we got. So I'm just going to shake it up like this and just draw them. And so basically we're going to be drawing a letter and placing it here for each round. And we're going to have to write down that letter in any of these rows and hopefully create valid words so that we can score on them at the end of the game. So this is a very interesting push your luck game because you get to decide when you want to end the game and then score accordingly. You'll understand the gist of this as soon as I get started. So let's just pull the first letter. It is a D. So I'll just write the letter D here. And we have all of these vowels that we have the choice to use at any time. I could have put like a letter A in this spot and then wrote the D here, but just an option so that you're aware of. You have access to each of these and you cross them off as you use it. If you were to cross off and use the vowels in the first two columns, each column gives you a wild. So you'll be able to use that wild anytime. And I do want to pull up the rules here. It's actually really interesting that you can actually see most of it in the box. So basically reveal a letter at the start of each turn. And you also do have to write on the leftmost side of the row, just so you know. And then in terms of wilds, you could gain them in these five areas. Okay. And it could be any letter you want. It could be a vowel or anything. So, yep, you could use that. Okay. Next letter. Letter F. All right. I think I'm going to put an E here. Use my first vowel and put the F here. An L. I'm going to I think I'll use an I here and potentially do the word defile. Put the L there. I think that's a word. I don't use that word very much in my vocabulary. R. Ooh. Is defiler a word? I think I'll just put the R here. And then we'll take the last letter for the round. An N. I'll use an A and put the N here. And now I get to decide, do I want to keep going? I could decide to stop the game for whatever reason and score, but I think I'll keep going. This mat will allow you to kind of see what other letters might be available because this shows all the letters that are in the cup currently. All right, so I'm going to keep going. And if you keep going, you have to draw all 5 letters. You have to stick around for the entire round. You could also decide not to take anything and cross these off. So the first 2, you don't lose points, but if you cross off 3 or more, you do have to lose points. So we have a letter S. I will use the second E here and use S there. L again. I will use L here, I guess. There's a B. Ooh, okay. Uh, This is getting difficult. It's an X. Ooh, that's tough. I'll use an O. Put the X here. Last letter of the round. It's a K. I'll put the K here. Okay. And by the way, this is just, it's not necessary, but I do like to see what others might be available. All right, I'm going to keep going. H. Oh, gosh. Put the H there. A V. I'll do an O and then do a V. A W. Do an O and a W there. It's a T. Uh, I don't know what to do with that T. Just use it, I guess. An R. I'll use this E. Use the R here. Okay. I don't know. Should I keep going? I only have I have 2 incomplete words, which is not great. I think I'll keep going. That's kind of like where you kind of just push the limit there. Okay. G. Oh, the challenge letters. Let me just double check what I do with that. Yeah, so the challenge letters, so use any 3 challenge letters once each, and then you could gain one of the wilds. So I used so far a K, and I didn't use a J, Q. I did use an X. Okay, cool. All right, so we have G. Oh gosh, I don't know. I could use a U and a G there. That's probably not a great idea, actually. Oh gosh, a Q. I'm gonna have to cost. I'm not gonna be able to use a Q. Not with the words I have right now. R. Okay. I'm gonna do E and then R. Okay. A J. I'm gonna have to skip that. I won't be able to put that anywhere. Last one is a D. Ah, HOV. I don't think I can do in the low. Yeah, I think D will just have to be a miss for me. I didn't get any wilds, but oh wait, I do have a wild. Hold on. Because I filled out these 4 spots, which gives me a wild, so I do have that available to use. So let me see. So D. Okay. So if I use the wild as a G, use this E there, and use the D. At least I'll get some extra points. I'll clean that up a little bit, kind of messy. So that's E, D. Yeah, so I used the E up here, which was the last E vowel I could have used, and then the D from that letter. The G was the wild. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop here and just add up my points. Um, so this will be 10 points because it is in a column with the 10. This is 7. That is just 2. That's 5. This is unfortunately a -2. So basically, if you don't make an actual valid word, you lose the points you would have gained. And then this is going to be 7 points. And luckily, it's just -0. So I get to add up my points. These basically cancel each other out. We have 10, 17, 22, 29. So that was my total without playing with any special ability cards. So special ability cards definitely make the game a little bit more interesting. But if you're looking for more of a relaxing, less intense game, I think playing without is fine. But here are some of the examples of the ability cards. So it's a whole bunch and a range of them, and it's really cool because they actually tell you something. Like this is like real definitions of different words or phrases related to, I guess, text, fonts, and everything. So I find that to be really interesting, worth reading when you get a chance. But anyway, there are a bunch of different abilities. So Caseley says replace a placed letter with what comes alphabetically before or after it, and Z goes to A. That's interesting. You could have like changed a word just in case the letter came out that helped make it better. There's like composing stick, duplicate a placed letter directly to its right. So there is an E. You can add another E without spending the E. Gauges, place instead of any space in an empty row. That's pretty neat because normally you have to place your letters on the left side, leftmost side. And last one I'll read is ragged. Place instead in the second available leftmost space of a row. So, and I like that they give you examples of that. But yeah, those were just some of the different ways that you could have played with the special ability card. I find this to be a very relaxing game. There's really not much to it. You're kind of definitely pushing your luck here, and 29 points is the highest I've done so far in this game. Let me know if you played this one and maybe what your high score is if you've played solo. Or even if you didn't play solo. I feel like it's, kind of the same game anyway. All right, I'll leave it here. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And a special thank you to my channel members. They get first access to most of my videos and some behind the scenes or more personal posts on my community tab of the channel. If you're not already following me on Blue Sky and Instagram, I have links to that in my description in all my videos. So connect with me there, and I hope we get to get to know each other more. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.